Hey there friends, in today's video we are going to be asking the question, is Alien Worlds really worth playing? I'm going to show you what a beginner account looks like, what a slightly upgraded account looks like, and show you how much money potentially I could be making if I really gave some focus to this. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're currently on the home screen on my Alien Worlds account. And basically what I've done is I've done a little bit of an upgrade. So let's go over to our mine rig here, and I can show you what is currently in my mining hub. So I am currently on an active volcano here. You can see my charge time has a 5.0 multiplier. My Trillium 2.5, so that's basically I'm going after as much Trillium as possible. So again, there's a lot of different options for this game. I'm simply showing you what I've done and then my results. So obviously, you know, when you start out in Alien Worlds, you get a single tool, which is the standard shovel. And what I found is that I was making roughly 1 cent for every 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how the recharge time is, how long it took to actually mine, quite frankly, how many times I really just wanted to click on those buttons to have the mining power work. And it ended up being roughly 1 cent for every 3 to 5 minutes with just a standard shovel. So again, starting right out the bat, unless you really believe in Trillium, it's just not worth it. And again, all this is based off of what the Trillium price currently is. Let's go over and see what it is actually today. So this is CoinMarketCap, and we're looking at Alien Worlds here. Again, TLM is the identifier code. And as you can see, it's roughly 60 cents. Now, when I first started, this was at about 65 cents. You can see for the last 24 hours, it's been upwards 70 cents. But again, that is kind of where we're at today. Now, if you look at the charts for this coin, you can see that at one point, this thing was up at like $7 a coin. This was back in, looks like early April. So just a month ago, it was at like $7 a coin, which was really, really good. Like any of the prices in here in this game may have really been worth it. But we had a crash. We're now currently in May. We've gotten a little bit of a hike, but again, we're working right at around the 60 cent mark. So again, with it being this price, what that equals, again, with my beginner's mining rig, with just having a shovel, it ended up being about 1 cent for every 3 to 5 minutes of focusing on the game. I didn't have time for that. That's a ridiculous amount of money for having to give the focus to the game. Totally not worth it. So what I did is I actually purchased a couple more tools to add to my mining hub just to see how it would affect things. I actually made another video on that. You can check on our channel if you want to learn how to purchase upgraded tools. But I spent roughly $30 at the time to add these two tools to my inventory. And if you look on some of the hubs, this is a decent beginner's mining hub kind of experience, this little tool set. But again, I spent $30. So at this point, I'm already at negative $30. But I wanted to see how much time it could potentially take to earn that money back. So let me show you what I'm currently doing with this mining hub setup here. I'm going to go ahead and click the mine button, and we'll let this do its thing. And basically, we'll see how much Trillium we're able to mine. My wait time is roughly 15 minutes, just to be aware of that. So let's let this work through, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, we're done with the mining. This only took, roughly 20, maybe 30 seconds. Let me hit the claim button. This is going to take another little bit of time here. We got our smart contract window that pops up. Let me just approve this guy. Again, all this takes time and energy. I really want to show you that. Time and energy to focus on this, even though it's only every 15 minutes. The approve button. And again, we're going to have another little bit of a wait time. Okay. And as you can see, we've made roughly, let's call it 0.01 Trillium, again, from my specific land and my specific mining setup. So this is a good indicator. Again, working on this spot, that's about what I've been making, 0.1, I should say, 0.1 Trillium for the efforts. So let's see how much that is actually worth. I'm going to come over here to the cryptocurrency converter calculator on CoinMarketCap. And I've got Alien Worlds plugged in down here. And let's just type in 0.1. Let's let that populate. And as you can see, it's worth roughly 6 cents. So I spent $30. I now have to wait 15 minutes. And I'm getting 6 cents every time I click. So let's do some quick calculations here with a calculator. 15 minutes, there is 4 of those in an hour. I can do this roughly 4 times per hour. 4 times 0.06 equals. So roughly $1 an hour at best. Sometimes it's a little bit lower at the current Trillium price, okay? Now remember, this is totally different if we're back up at a single Trillium is worth $7. But right now, I'm going to make $1 an hour, and it's going to steal all my focus to get in here even every 15 minutes and make sure I click this thing. For $1 an hour, 100% for me at this point with what Trillium's worth, this is not worth it. If you need money, go out and do a DoorDash or something like that. You can actually make quite a, like 20 bucks an hour DoorDashing. Tons of other ways to do side hustles. As a side hustle, to me, this is just not worth it. Plus, like I said, I'm already $30 in the hole for upgrading my mining rig. So again, at this rate, this is going to take me roughly 30 hours. So over a day, that's if I'm working 24/7 hitting this thing. Probably going to take more like, again, a week. If I was constantly hitting this button when I'm awake and at my computer for me to make back the investment of just that $30. So again, for me, this is way too much effort to actually do. But here's when this will get tempting again. Let's go back and let's look at these charts. If for some reason we have another pump and Alien Worlds TLM coin goes back up to the $7 range, then this may be worth doing because you're automatically exponentially going to be making a whole bunch more with each of those clicks in the world. So that is my current analysis. Again, friends, this is using my specific setup on this specific land. You may have better results. You may be grabbing NFTs and that's worth your time. It's kind of fun. It's like pulling a slot machine, but honestly, my conclusion that it's really not worth my effort. I hope that helps. If it does, hit that thumbs up button. And stay tuned, subscribe. We're actually going to be doing a bunch more of these style tutorial videos, seeing if it's worth the side hustle in the cryptocurrency world, and just giving you some insight into some of these ways you can be making extra money. Hope this helps, friends. We'll see you on the next one.